coming to you live from Alexandria, Virginia. Yep, that's right. I'm on the road this week, actually doing a little bit of flying. We arrived here on Sunday evening, and John had meetings, so you know how when he has meetings, I like to tag along with him because I have some special friends that live here in Old Town, and so when I get to come with him, I get to see them. So that works out pretty good. But while I was here, I could not help but stop into the Anthropologie store, and oh my goodness, as an artist, let me tell you, I was so excited when I was looking around. You know I love owls, and the beautiful displays that they had of not only owls, but a wolf and deer and a rabbit and some other things, and I'm going to show you pictures of all of those. But as I turned around, I was taking pictures of them, and when I turned around, I saw this lady, and she was also taking a picture, and I said, oh my goodness, did you see the owl up at the front? I said, they're just so beautiful. And she said, I made them. And I said, oh my goodness, really? You did these, all of these creations in here? And she said, yes. And I said, well, I'm an artist and photographer, and I really have a true appreciation for all of the hard work that I'm sure must have gone into all of these. And she said that she uses paper, newspaper, even she showed me on the wolf, there are coffee filters that she used, and they are just absolutely beautiful. They're all white. I can't wait for you to see the pictures. But I was just so excited because if you are an artist, or even if you just, you love things like this like I do, then to just turn around and bump into somebody like that and she's the actual artist, I was just so excited. And I had to tell her that. And I said, would you mind if would you pose by one of them and let me take your picture? Because I have a blog and I would love to blog about you and share your craftsmanship and your creations with my readers. And so she said, yes, absolutely. So I'm going to share this blog with her. And it was a joy to talk to her, and it was just so neat to, honestly, the moment, I wish I could have had that for the video, because the moment when I turned to her, I thought maybe she was a customer as she was taking a photo, and she said, oh, no, I made them. So I was just so excited. I was like, what are the chances of me being in there at just the right time when she could come in to do some touch-ups in the window and fix the display and everything, and I bump into her. So I was all excited about that. But anyway, and you also know that sometimes when I'm here, I like to get a new cup to add to my collection. I don't know. Not that I need another one. John would certainly say that I don't need another one. But the mugs in Anthropologie, I just really like some of them. And last time I got one, and it's really pretty. It has the aqua in it. And this one, as you can see, it has kind of almost like a braided or twisted handle on it. And then look inside. See, every time I drink my cappuccino cooler, it's going to make me smile. So, and I love this. And a little funny about this was I started to get, and I was like, oh, I don't need a mug, and I'll have to take it back with me and pack it in my suitcase. And all I brought this time, are you ready? Wait for it. Carry on, okay? That's all I brought. I know I can't believe it either. But anyway, so I thought I don't need to take that because I have to be so careful with it. It might get broken. And I talked myself out of it. And then as I was walking along, and I said, no, I'm going to want to have a cappuccino cooler when I get back to the room. I have to order, ask them to bring up milk from room service. Stopped and got my milk. I know, crazy about my cappuccino coolers. But anyway, I was right there across from Anthropologie again. I said, I think I'll go in and get my cup. And so I did. And the girl, they had moved them, the ones that I was looking at. And they had some different ones, but they didn't have this one still on the wall. And so they had moved this one down like in a bin. And she said they'd taken them upstairs. They were going to maybe possibly put them on sale at some point. She didn't say that, but anyway, I'm thinking maybe that's what they were going to do. So she said she would go get one for me. Well, I really like to pick out my own things. And I am that person that likes to eye and look at it and check out all the details. And when we had the tea room and the gift shop, everything that came in, all of our merchandise, all of the gifts, I inspected everything. And literally holding it up to the light, looking at it, turning it upside down, checking it out, looking, oh, there's a scratch, oh, there's a mark, not going to have it, got to send it back, because I would only sell things. I want everything to be perfect and okay for my customers, and of course, no chips, no extra markings and things like that. So as I'm standing, almost about to get in line after she'd brought me the mug, I looked down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do you see this? This little mark right here, and then one down here. So I'm not so distraught about this little one right here, but this one up here, I was like, it looks like lipstick on it, but it is the paint. It's part of the design. And as I stood there in line, because there were a few people in line, I thought, you know what, this is a perfect lesson. I'm going to get this mug. I'm not going to ask that lady to go back upstairs and bring down 2 or 3 or 4 for me to look at, or take me to the bin so that I can pick them out and check them out. Because I said, as an artist, my artwork is not perfect. And even though I just, I pore over it sometimes and I just look at it and can't decide and I'll redo something or whatever, I try really hard to work with myself to be in a place where I can just say, sometimes just leave it alone. That's enough. I'm not going to put anything else on it. Or if I've done something that maybe felt like a mistake to me or what did not turn out exactly like I wanted it to, sometimes I just leave it. And I try to get myself to do that so that I just leave it and let it go and say, you know what, that's art. That's what art is all about. Because there's nothing that says that my art or your art or Lucy's art or whomever, that it has to be perfect or that yours or mine or somebody else's is better than another. It is art, and it really is in the eye of the beholder. And now if this had been a real dilemma, and quite possibly I will tell you that every time I use this, I'm probably going to see this mark on here. It's going to make me a little bit crazy. But also I like it because it's also going to be a reminder that just to let it go. Doesn't have to, my artwork does not always have to be perfect. That what I'm going to focus on and look at more is all these cute little flowers and all the pretty colors and the aqua handle. I love that color and I love lime green. And then inside of it, it just has all that happy in there. Just every time that I turn it up, I'm going to see all that happy. And I don't have to wait until I get to the last sip. It's just all around. And that is why I picked out this mug. Because another one I was looking at, I love the design on it. But when I turned it up, it was just white inside. And so I was like, wow, which should I rather have? Absolutely, this one, with all these cute designs in here. So I just said that, I was like, you know what, it'll make me happy to see all that. So all that color and those cute designs, and it's just artsy, and I love it. So anyway, moral of the story is that it doesn't have to be perfect. And if you are an artist or you just love to create different kinds of art using various kinds of mediums and things, it's to sometimes just give yourself a break and realize that it doesn't have to be perfect. And sometimes what we see as a mistake, or what we have fought with and think that we might need to redo or fix or something, maybe that might end up being exactly what somebody else thinks is just really something special, something that stands out or something that's unique about the piece. So today, it's not about perfection. It's just about looking and finding the happy everywhere else. So this cup is going to make me happy. And read below and see some of the beautiful artwork that the lady designed for the Anthropologie store in Alexandria, Virginia. Okay, I hope you're having a great week. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. And it's time to get your Christmas trees out. Mine is not up yet. And I'm not quite sure when it's going to be up, but hopefully when I get home we can do that. But anyway, I hope you're doing well, and thanks for stopping by. And buy yourself a cute mug or cup and have a cup of tea or cappuccino cooler in it, okay? If you need to know where to find the cappuccino coolers, just email me. I'll be happy to tell you, okay? Have a great day. Bye.